I saw that you were a part of the furry community.
Oh Lord, Milkman. Bro, I miss going on e-dates. We need to spend more of those. Here, I'm gonna add a second e-date one to the wheel. Need more of that.
And I was curious to know if you would be open to like sort of an interview or maybe a day in the life video.
I'm a little bit hesitant just because, you know, we as furries, we kind of get a bad rap.
There's definitely not any sort of malicious
I
intent.
see what you did there.
Okay, let me
I don't know why people hate on furries.
I'll get back to you about it for sure.
Thanks, bye.
Bye-bye.
Better than a man. Are any of you?
Spoke to Z agreed to let us come over and film, and today it's happening. So today's the day. We're going to be meeting a furry named Z, and I don't know what to expect. What do you think?
Aww.
His name's Leo. He looks like someone tried to draw a cat and then messed up. This is not the only furry we'll be meeting today. Let's get after it.
It's a cute cat.
We made it. Z told us to meet in the lobby. Hello. You're Z. Nice to finally meet you. I'm Ryan.
Nice to put a name to the face. Really quick, I just need you to sign something just to kind of give us a little bit of insurance that, you know, the fandom is going to be portrayed in a positive light. Unfortunately, we face a lot of stigma. So if you don't mind just signing that really quick.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool. Cool. Good to go.
That's crazy.
I'll give that back to you.
All right, follow me. We're going to go ahead and head up.
Z just wanted to make sure
Mo.
this wasn't a hit piece or some big prank. Once that was cleared up, we were in. This is Z.
Hi.
Where do we begin?
So this is our office. This is where we keep a lot of the things that we need.
Damn!
I run a fursuit business, Pawfoot Production. A lot of that is making the actual costumes for people to wear at conventions and fur meets and things like that. This is going to be how it starts off.
That's
kind of
lit.
Base here. You can go ahead and hold that if you'd like. So for example, this one is going to be a pigeon. You can see the little like sear and stuff. From there, you build on
That's
it with
dope.
foam, glue, fur, everything. And then you cut out the eyes and the mouth, and that way you can breathe and see out of them.
We have all the fursuit supplies.
Yeah, so something that any fursuit maker will tell you is that you'll never have enough fur because you never know what design you're gonna make next. You know.
God
How much do
dang.
these run? Because I've heard they're thousands of dollars.
They're a lot. I would say an average price. For
God
like
damn,
a
it's crazy. They
partial
have
is about
money.
$40,000.
Impressive.
Partial. So now you don't even get the full.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Cat ears, little cat tail. That's kind of hot to like fuck in, but the full fursuit, that's, I don't know if I could fuck with all that as far as sexually. But like, you know, little Catwoman type beat, like I don't mind.
That could run, depending on the maker, that could run up to 20,000.
Shit. So you can't be broken doing this hobby.
Yeah, there's no way.
What's the deal with this one?
Did not expect you to pick that up. This is a pup hood. There's a separate area of furry that's into pup hoods, and that's kind of like a, it's not a kink. Well, it is a kink, but it's a different area of it.
Maybe I shouldn't touch that one.
No, I consider myself a hyena, so this is my little hyena hood. That just sits right there.
So you're just here cooking.
I
Damn.
spend a lot of my time just sitting in my little chair, working away.
I want to see your fursuit.
Oh, yeah.
What's your dog's name?
Snacks.
Snacks.
Yeah.
Snacks.
All right,
Oh,
so
shit.
this is our closet we don't open for a lot of people.
Oh, exclusive. Oh my
A
god.
little exclusive sneak peek
Yeah,
here.
my
So these
Catwoman
are
Halloween
all my
costume ready for
pieces.
Centober. Oh, you're playing up to the judges. And listen, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being flattered. If you guys want to play it up and, you know, get those brownie points from the judge, I don't mind. Listen, I support it even.
Got Scout.
Gamer
got
chair
Dennis,
girl.
Calypso, Nick.
Says you.
This little paws that my friend made.
This is a tail.
Big, yep, that's a big tail for you. And it actually has a hidden little belt loop in here, so you can just wear it right on your belt.
I actually got a furry belt on right now.
Oh, there you go. it'll work perfectly.
Y'all see it? Hello.
They
He's
got
midget. He's
birds.
bigger than these guys here. I actually saved him from a meat farm. So this is Peaches. If you hold your finger out, she'll probably kiss you.
Oh.
Yep, there she is. And
Finally, someone kissed me. Been waiting all year.
Oh my God. Yeah, so she's still
Aw.
right now. So
And
might be a
is
little
there-
sensitive.
What got you into furry fandom, furry hobby,
Furry, yeah.
furry lifestyle?
Actually, really interesting story about this. I was not a furry until maybe 2018. I went to a public
Is
park
it?
and I see a
I used to have a
full of
pet iguana named Zake, and I had him for 6 years when I was a kid. And he grew up to be 4 foot long before he died. Private viewing disc, don't worry. What the fuck? Oh, see that pretty girl. Chat. I do all this work. I put in all this fucking footwork, leg work, thirst trapping, and then you guys just scoop in and just, hey, did. Okay.
furries drive by. They're waving at people, you know, I'm like, that
We
looks fun.
upgraded.
I want to do that. So I
Hopefully,
jumped into it and started looking it up. I looked up werewolf costume and then it led into furries and then I was like, I didn't know that they could just make these, you know? Then I just became
Named
a furry.
Fish.
I mean, it was pretty easy.
I'm
Can
innocent.
you
Thank you,
describe
Kato.
this specific character?
This is Scout. She's a hyena. Very custom character of mine that I really put a lot of thought into with the colors and the fact that she's a hyena, you know, kind of based off of me.
You resonate with hyenas because what you see yourself in them in a way, or
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're kind of seen as like, I don't want to say ugly because I don't want to say, oh, I'm ugly, but being a bigger person, having that judgment against me. I'm not super pretty to look at, but I love to laugh. That's like my favorite thing.
Wow.
Making jokes and having a good time with friends.
I love
you
furries.
said this was your first one, your
Yeah.
first.
Nacho Libre costume for Centober. I actually have a huge fetish for Nacho Libre, so I'm still winning at the end of the day. Chat, look at my cat ears, bro. I'm such a cute furry. Like, I'm the cutest cat boy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone who looks better in cat ears than me.
Do you have more?
Oh, I have too many. It's actually a problem.
Especially
And
for
that's the thing about
Florida.
fandom is you could have one that you just really, really love, or you could have tens, hundreds if you really wanted.
How many do you have?
Scout, Ranger.
I want to
Scout.
do a couple's costume one year where someone's Pennywise and I'm Georgie. And instead of biting my arm off, they just suck my dick. Christmas costume.
Calypso,
Whoops.
Crumb, Doodle. I have like maybe 10. I don't have suits for them all yet, but that'll happen one day.
I have to ask this. Is this a kink thing?
Bet.
Is there a sexual undertone to this?
What you said, is it a kink? That's a very common misconception. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try and candy coat it and say, oh, yeah, furries, we never have sex, whatever. You know, there is that.
Oh, there are
that-
yiffing.
That is not safe for work. A lot of people who will go to conventions and, you know, find the party rooms and stuff, but that's not the majority of what we are. Even like at anime conventions and there's horror.
I don't hear it, Morgus. You over here fucking double dipping on all the girls in the community, acting like you're all innocent, meaning but Turk, doing this, doing that. Like, Morgie is just a predator in my community, just scooping everyone up.
Conventions, even.
I thought Drake was
Will
bad.
always have that not safe for work side to them.
Excuse me
All these
now.
things, there will always be a not safe for work side, and that's simply human nature. I mean, like, I'm very self-aware. Furries are weird, you know. Like, we like it that way.
It was God's
A lot of
plans
the
for me
time
to
I
show
just
you
say,
guys the
"Keep it really
liar."
Weird, you know. We want
Tisk,
to keep
tisk.
it that way.
Keep it weird.
You know, I'm not gonna be bold-faced say like a lie and be like, yeah, like look at like this is normal, you know, because in the public eye it's not. And you know, speaking of, you know, having so
Each
many friends
other.
and stuff in
We
the
love
fandom,
Morgs. This is how you guys girls compliment each other. What if guys compliment each other like that?
I kind of have a little bit of a surprise since I knew that we were going to be doing this. I kind of invited some of my friends over, if that's okay.
You invited your friends over.
Yeah, and they are all in full suit.
They're here?
Yeah, they're waiting outside.
Okay.
Yeah? Is
Yeah.
it cool if I tell them that they can come in?
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's sick. Damn.
Oh, hey.
She got more friends than you guys.
Y'all want to grab a seat here? We got some room. Don't be shy now.
It probably smells crazy in there.
Lovely weather we're having tonight. Where do we begin? Where do we even... maybe we'll just start with everyone can say their name or the name of their fursona, rather.
Neon Raven.
Ryder or Shepherd.
Kuma.
Rouse.
Chess, nice to meet you.
Galleon the deer.
Nyx.
I'm Scout. You know me.
Yeah, like that. you're able to use that if you're getting hot in the mask or need
Yeah,
extra
like
air.
Yeah, it's just so you can chill out. Like
I want to know how you guys landed
Damn.
on these specific
Friends and me,
personas.
they got money for 1K suits. They smell
That's
good.
Yep, that's it.
And is
I mean, they're good
favorite
suits.
bird, or-
Well, actually, this is supposed to be a parrot, but I like ravens too.
I've always had an insane fascination for foxes.
me, this is a partial, so I have another persona, the main one, but this one, I just love dogs, blue dogs.
It all started with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Real.
This is Rouse. He's a video game character from Deltarune.
I was about to say I recognize
I'm a cosplayer, so I made this whole thing.
you.
Me.
What? What?
This is honestly so fucking cool. I love Shadow. That's my favorite character too. I have the Shadow, the Sonic like hair, bro. That's my little hedgehog hair back here.
You land on this.
Breathe.
Okay, so this is kind of a mix of two deer species. First one is the Chinese water deer. They're called musk deer. They've got fangs. This
I'm
is
familiar with those actually.
Yeah, they're really neat. But the main thing was American whitetail.
And do you have a full suit or is this?
I guess for the people that are uninitiated, got a full suit, which is like the whole body deal you got going on here, and then
That's serious. Same shoe size as me.
then you've got people like me, the partial suiters. Partial suiting is typically where a lot of people get started because it kind of lets you dip your foot in the water without having to commit the big G's to wearing a big carpet.
I just saw this one online and I was like, I love the colors. I like that it kind of feels like space, like colors and theme.
Are you guys hot in the suits right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you guys want to take them off? We can shoot the shit a little bit more.
Damn.
There's real people behind it. Is this a form of escapism?
So I think you hit a nail on the head in a sense, because everyone's story is gonna be a little different. But I think escapism, huge one. Everyone I know ever that's gotten a suit is like, I can dance my ass off and not worry about it. People are obviously still observing you and looking at you, but they don't know it's you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Some
an
people-
opportunity to be
Damn.
faceless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Some people are keeping it
pause.
straight up secret.
There's a lot of military
This
people
thing.
that are furries, a lot of IT, a lot of scientists. So it's like it's just a good opportunity to be a goofy little guy for a little while. You know?
How do you guys deal with the hate and the scrutiny that you get?
Like in my case, that I was a Mexican fur, it's just different. The hate is different. Like people overage just think that this is weird and that it's gay.
I've never really had an experience
That is
where
gay.
someone has been directly like physically
Oh, no.
doing anything with me in suit. For the most part, people are
One of them
really sweet.
suits stank because I was
Online thing
typing.
where people have their 4 cents.
Stinky.
Behind the
Sort of.
screen.
If suitors are walking around at night, people were driving by and literally just full force chucking eggs and rocks from their cars driving by. A lot of people that don't understand it straight up like fear it.
This was catching my eye, the boat. Can you break that down, the thought process on that?
So instead of like a parrot on a pirate ship, it's a pirate ship on a parrot.
Because like birds don't have tails, but this does. Because it's a fantasy bird.
Yeah. So that's actually something that a lot of people will wear to show other people who they are. It's art that depicts your persona that you can take to fur meets or conventions or whatever.
Is there ever beef?
Damn.
with
Little
furry?
promo. What an educational video.
Oh, that's so
Bro,
much.
I support furries, Shy. I stand with the furries. I fuck with them. I rock with them, obviously. I'm low-key a furry myself at this point. The amount of wear these cat ears on stream.
Don't say nothing to them.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with any small subculture is there's going to be infighting, especially one where it's so identity based. People take everything very, very personally.
I had a question about this too. Like, with all due respect, I know you guys are boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's like okay. You're thick as hell. What's in there?
So
It doesn't
what I
look
actually
like
have in here to imitate it, my first Maker added pads. That way I can have the actual legs to it. I can't do it with the heels, so I have actually like my paws.
Oh.
They're actually pretty big.
These suits that have the pads.
Damn.
It's a workout. You actually have to plan, like, I need to hydrate 2 days before. I need to make sure that I
That's
stretch before I
crazy to
do
be
it.
thick. What if he took the pants off and he was just actually built like that?
And then, like, the feet, even.
They just
it's so
vibe
hard
in
to
the
move them.
mouth.
It's like waddling.
It can say a lot about who they are, like the same way that, that how you dress can say a lot about who you are. At the end of the day, it is a costume and we are people.
That's the thing is like it's a hobby. Like no one's ever like, oh my gosh, you play video games. Your whole life must be video games all the time, and you go to the video games. You go to the video game and you play a video game. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's the same thing with this.
I feel like there's some overlap between like the anime people and the gamers and I don't know, the goths or the punks or whatever. What's that Venn diagram look like?
There are different spaces, but there is definitely
Damn.
overlap, especially with anime. Like
I want
even
the
just
furry
cartoons,
build. That's how I'm built right
that's all
now.
gonna have like overlap.
And do y'all belong to any other? Would you put yourself in any other category?
Oh my god, yeah.
Anime.
Like-
That's
Anime.
Anime bitches.
Fur meets where like people just go to the park or go to a bowling alley or they just hang out like a social event, like a
Get like you,
So,
Catboy. If you believe,
So then when's the next
you
event
can
that you guys are
achieve.
going to?
You know, actually, there's a furry event happening tomorrow, and I could try to see if I could get you in if that's something you're interested in.
Tomorrow. Am I allowed to film? Can I document it?
Oh, yeah, please. I think everybody would really enjoy it, honestly.
Okay. Shit. Well, you said you don't have to dress up. Are people gonna judge me if I come dripped out like I am now? This is a drip, by the way.
No. But I mean, if you want to dress up, feel free, but there's absolutely no pressure to.
I'm there. 11 a.m. Brian's coming too.
We need a Mewtwo build. Mewtwo is pretty sick.
Well, we're here. They made me sign a contract. I had to sign contract. Everybody signed it and everything. Just some things because this isn't something open to the public. This is like a members only sort of vibe. But wait, there's more. We have the $15 Walmart cakes, which are part of the
Pretty good.
You see them. Second part, my logic was like, you know, they're kind enough to let me into the function. Like, if you're gonna go to a football
The
game,
unction.
wear the colors, bro. Put on a jersey or something. That's good, right? That's
Yeah,
good.
that's fire.
I'm part rat, part ape. You know, I didn't think that I'd be doing this, but this is for the viewers.
That's a terrible mask.
We in the ball pit with it. We in the ball pit. Oh, hello. Who are you?
My name is Cat Craze, and obviously I'm a cat.
What's your name?
My name is Luxo.
Astro.
And Astro, what exactly are you?
Raccoon.
Mars the axolotl. Freeho the dog.
Today I'm here with. What exactly are you?
Well, I'm a red fox.
How did you land on that?
Raccoons are actually my favorite animal.
You know, ever since I was a kid, red foxes were kind of like my favorite animal.
The axolotl. That's
Damn.
Those are those little pink things.
They are, yeah. The ones that are found in like the Mexico rivers.
So what got you into the furry community? What about
What the fuck? I want to pet raccoon for
I
real
get to be
shit.
somebody else. I get to play another character, and it just helps me get comfortable with who I think I am, and I would like others to perceive me as.
My inspiration for how the way mine looks is actually from a childhood toy that I've had since I was, I want to say around 9 or 10 years old. And
Aw.
I just leaned into
This is
more
actually
of
really
being
sweet.
This real life persona.
Normally, I'm very secluded in real life, and I tend to be socially anxious, but once I put the head on, I can start to get a little bit more creative and more energetic, so I can start to be more comfortable around others. It's just nice being able
should
to
be a
connect
furry.
together and talk about our own
I
little
like
lives
that.
we've made.
But what drew you to the furry?
I like the
I really
vibe, the
like Five Nights
idea.
at Freddy's, so that game I thought was pretty neat. And I was like, I want my own animal creature that's like the animatronics. They're like a bunch of different animals, so I was like, oh, I want my own that is like that. Drawing them and creating my own stuff just based off of that is where I
Furry
kinda
edition.
grew further into finding about furries.
What was the inspiration behind the suit? Even got the talons too? Do you think that wearing this could help you get out of your shell more in real life?
For me, I would like to get more comfortable with myself so I can start to be more expressive around others in my daily life. But for now, I think this is a good like intermediate to help practice so I can get more familiar around it, because as somebody struggling with social anxiety, it's been very tricky for me to try to socialize with new people. But when I'm in an environment like this where I know everybody has a common interest, it just helps a lot
Damn.
talking with others.
In
How do you
indies,
feel
the
about
furry
sharing
edition.
your hobby to your siblings?
Bruh, who want a yiff?
To friends, coworkers, etc. Do you keep it private and not say anything, or are you like, yep, this is what I do? And
For me personally, I don't share it out as often as I should. Not that I'm ashamed of it. I like being a furry. It's fun. It's interesting. I like it for it to be brought up naturally in a conversation. Like when someone says, oh, I like Halloween. And like, oh, me too. I actually have this costume right here that I can wear 24/7 whenever I want to. And they're like, wow, so you're a furry? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'm loud and proud. I guess they find out first. I'm chill with it. I'm like, oh, you know I'm a furry? Oh, that's cool. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, aren't they like weird? And, you know, you have to kind of like explain to them what's going on. After that, I think they're like, oh, you know what? That's actually pretty cool.
I'm just out and open about it. I
I don't let anyone really judge me for it. Like, sure, it's a little weird, but even my coworkers, friends, like, they see what I'm doing and they're like, wow, that's like really cool. That's really interesting.
Damn.
At least the people that I've
I
met,
like
haven't really
that.
found it to be like off-putting or weird, really.
Chat, would you judge me if I started being a fur? Okay, I like how I say that with cat ears on.
With haters or people who don't like what you do or think it's weird. Yeah, it's like brush it off.
Well, there's always going to be haters for anything that you do. At times,
Started.
I
Every space has
sort
weird
of ignoring
people.
it in a way. I'm just
I
like,
love
"Oh,
weird
no."
people. The weirder, the stranger, the more out there, the better to me.
It makes me happy, and I think focusing on what makes me happy that doesn't hurt others is what's most important to me at the end of the day.
Don't be scared about what other people think about us, and just embrace who you think you are. I myself was
I love you
stressed
guys,
about it
chat.
originally, but it doesn't matter about those guys. There's gonna be somebody that's not gonna like you, so ignore them. Find the people that do like you and spend your time with them.
I'm gonna be honest, I ignore. If you give the time of day of your life to people who just want to ruin you or want to make you feel bad, I feel like that's giving them power. I guess just ignore them. Of course, obviously, like, if they're gonna start being like hostile directly towards you, like, hey, what the fuck, that's where you be like, okay, you need to chill, you need to back the fuck up and stuff like that. But normally, you know, just keep your cool, walk around, just ignore them.
Do you think the fursona that you have, or the bird sona that you have, do you think that that is an extension of you, or do you think it's a completely different identity and there's essentially two identities? Okay, a bit of both. How long do you see yourself doing this? Could be forever.
I don't see any point when I'd want to stop. It might stay like on the down low and separate from my usual like work and school life, but I still intend to do this for a long time. I really enjoy this community and I enjoy this as a hobby.
What do you think your purpose
I know that show's
in life?
I
expensive.
guess for me, I guess just survive. You know, make enough money for you to be able to like be okay in the future. I have siblings, right? My mom's all the way in Mexico. I'm taking care of them right now. And I guess my very, very first priority right now is just to make sure they're okay.
I like that. That's noble. If nothing lasts forever, does anything really matter?
Nothing lasts forever, but I think it lasts forever in the sense of how we pass it on to generations. Stories last forever, but people may not.
But let's assume, you know, everything.
DJ
explodes
Sen
at one
lasts
point.
forever.
Does anything have any meaning?
For me personally, that's an uncertainty that I'm willing to bank off of. So I would rather try and do something at the end of the day
Aww.
than do nothing because I think that it means nothing. I'd rather feel that it does mean something than at
Expensive.
the end of the day of thinking it could not mean something.
And if it ends up to not having one and everything crumbles, well, at least you lived your life fully expressive. And
Indeed,
doing what you
never
wanna do.
ends.
Exactly, I tried.
We got a lot of burping. We got the egg.
Carry the party
We got
on
a
for
pin,
me,
or we-
chat.
you know, what's the thoughts on the pin beanie? What is it about people who are autistic that draws them to the furry community?
Again, I think it's just that sense of welcoming in the community that people like. And again, there's a lot of other people that could relate to you. So there's going to be a lot of people with similar experiences and they can help provide advice. Because I myself, I've been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when I was younger in elementary school. It's gotten a lot better, but it's been really interesting finally having other people to kind of like talk to and relate.
I like his cat
experiences.
Do you think
persona.
life is about seeking happiness or meaning?
If you find meaning in something and
What
you
kind
kinda,
of
like,
furry
really
would I
connect with it,
be?
I think that's where happiness is. If you have something you really like, feel passion for it, and you're like, oh, you know what? This is awesome. I feel like that's happiness.
When
Probably a
people meet
white
you,
cat.
When all is said and done, how do you
Like, you remember the white cat from this little clip right here? Yeah, this one right here.
Hey, look how cool this nigga Tom is, though. This nigga game is so cold. Look, boom, bam, throw the little small boot on the counter. Boom,
Yes.
pop the hat. What's up? Let me gonna smoke this cig. Bop, roll it in one hand. Flip it, leave it open. Let the mouse lick it. Come here, bitch. Yeah. And boom, throw it in the air. Pop it with the fire. Bow! Yeah. One pull, nigga. That motherfucker gone. I'm done with it. What's that? Howdy, bitch.
You want people to remember you?
I just
Call me
want people to
pretty.
remember me
Alright, Big
in a
Ed.
good light, as in like, oh, I feel like this person made me feel like I could be trusted or I could be myself. Like, I really want people to remember me as someone who helped them in a way.
Is it better to live with comfortable lies or harsh truths?
there's never going to be a life where it's just going to be comfortable for you to be able to live okay. You're going to have to face some harsh truth, you know? If you're just living in comfort, you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to know everything.
And what is this on the back here with the flag? You heard it here first. And any last words, anything you want to get off your chest? Couldn't have said it better myself. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor.
Absolutely, yeah.
Not them quoting the situation.
Rough winds, rough tides. You got to learn how to maneuver the boat. Because if you're always in like a calm sea, nothing happens. You're just like, oh, I'm fine. You're not gonna know what's gonna happen whenever like a big wave, comes, right?
And when a big wave comes, you'll get wiped the hell out.
Absolutely.
And is this all custom? Because I've never seen this. Completely custom. Check this out. Yo, you can't write that. You can't make that up. What's crazy was right when he was here and squeaking, they were like looking at him. The birds were like, they were walking towards him, and then he freaked them out. Time for the group photo. So at this point, we all got together and took a group photo. They let me sit front and center. Everyone who was at Z's house, who I spoke to the day before, all came to this meetup. It was actually kind of nice becoming friends with them the night before, and they introduced me to more people, and we really just hung out and talked. I said I was hungry, and they immediately got me a cheeseburger and fruit snacks. I could tell they were really going out of their way to make sure I was comfortable and having a good time. We ended up putting the cameras down, and I just hung out with everyone for another couple hours. But what I thought was interesting with this group of people was that they embraced me in a way where I felt like I didn't have to put on an act or a facade. I could say corny and embarrassing stuff and didn't have to worry about anyone's side-eyeing me or judging me. I've been to a lot of social events throughout college, a lot of LA parties. You tend to have surface-level conversations with people. You go to events and sort of hope that people like you and think that you're cool. I don't know if I'm speaking for everyone here, but I feel like you kind of have to censor yourself when you're in public, and you have to present a sort of palatable, toned-down version of yourself in an attempt to not come across as weird to other people. But when I was with these people, I was able to just be me. Nobody cared that I was a YouTuber. Nobody made any judgments about who I was or who they thought I was. They didn't care about why I was there. They just sort of accepted me and wanted to get to know me.
Walking past them in the park.
Refreshing feeling, and it's a feeling that I'll never forget. Well, I guess this is it.
I guess so.
I want to say I really appreciate you for taking the time to welcome me into your community, because in my line of work I deal with a lot of scrutiny all the time, and the way that you and all your friends welcome me,
my line of work,
it made me feel so special and so important that
being a YouTuber,
I couldn't have asked for anything more. So I just want to say I really am grateful for you and all your friends.
I don't want it to be over.
Honestly, and we face a lot of scrutiny ourselves.
Chat, let's go to a furry convention. So dramatic.
It was really cool to see somebody come out and really paint us in a positive light and be so open-minded to understand, what we're all about. So I really
I'm down.
it, really.
Wow.
They have fursuits at Spirit of Halloween.
I guess this is where we part ways. I guess I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you around.
Evolutions.
Wait.
Yeah?
Will I ever see you again?
You'll see me around.
Awesome.
Hey, wait.
Yeah?
Stay weird.
Stay weird.
Aww. Woo! Turn up, party! Let's rage! He did after the meet. Confetti sent Rhino a gift in the mail to commemorate his first furry meetup. Aww! Rodent Burton. That's cool. That's sick. Chat. That's sick. W's in chat for the furs. It's some really nice people. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think like most groups, most fringe things like that are. But it's my song.